I don't want to look like I'm bald, but yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, it's been a long time, and I didn't even think I was going to come back. Like, I was actually done with it, but then I hit 10k views on one of my videos. So I was like, if I hit 10k views on one of my videos, I will come back. So I am back, and I'm back today with a hair video. Why did I quit? I don't see a point in going into that. Maybe in another video we'll talk about that, but today's video is literally about how I went from my shrunken 4C hair, which is about this long when it's shrunken, like it's really short, to this sleek ponytail. It initially actually wasn't meant to be a bun, but because I didn't do my ponytail high enough, I feel like I prefer it as a bun rather than the hair out. The hair is really nice. It's like it's a curly synthetic hair, and it's actually really nice. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like for what I'm wearing, a bun might go better, because then I could do like a red lip and it could just be like, whoa, like really popping. Basically, it's my birthday today actually. I'm recording this on my birthday. So yeah, this is the hairstyle I'm doing for my meal. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. This is your first time on my channel. And yes. Oh, also this method that I'm doing, that I show in today's video, this was actually my first time trying this method, I'm not gonna lie. The other time I did this ponytail, I did not stretch my hair out at all. So if you would like to see how I do it without stretching my hair out, without blow drying, without nothing, then make sure to leave a comment or let me know, and I will get onto that for you, and I'll try and do a video on that. But yeah, this is a long intro, I'm really sorry. Onto the video now. Right, so I start off with my hair freshly washed. I haven't added any product to it, I've literally just washed it. And now I'm going to use the Revlon Salon One Step Hair Dryer and Styler to stretch out my hair. This step isn't necessary, but I just wanted to do it because I was a bit pressed for time, and I just wanted the process to be as easy as possible. So to blow dry, I literally just separate my hair into smallish parts and then roughly run the paddle brush through it. There really is no method to this. I did it in literally the most disorientated way, but I just wanted to get my hair at least a little bit stretched out. I didn't go for like a proper blow dried look, I just wanted it a tiny bit stretched out. Right, so I know I've just stretched my hair out, but I do go in with a spray bottle really, really lightly, just because it's easier to work with wet-ish hair or damp hair. But I don't spray enough water for my hair to completely shrink back to its natural form. So now onto the slick-in. For this, you will need hair bands, extreme firm hold edge control. I use the Gorilla Snot, and I use a double-sided brush, but I use the hard side of the brush, and a wide tooth comb to part my hair. So the method to this is that you part your hair in small sections. You then apply edge control to one side of the section and the other side of the section, enough for you to brush and sleek it. Once you've got enough edge control on there, you get your brush and you just brush it through. Like, don't hold back, you need to brush it. I don't want to say as hard, but with as much force as you can, from both sides, so it ends up being like like it just ends up being very sleek from both the top and the bottom, if that makes any sense. After doing that, you use a hairband to hold this in place so that you can part your next section and repeat all those steps again. So you keep on doing this as you make your way through your whole head. When you get to the front, however, if you want a parting, now is a good time to do that before you start slicking the hair. So here I am giving myself a side parting, as I think it would look nicer with the ponytail that I'm going to put on. So I'm just parting that out with a rat tail comb, I think that's what it's called. And I'm just trying to get the parting as neat as I can. Once you've made your parting, you then go ahead and put edge control again, sleek it back with a brush, literally the same method as before. As you're slicking your hair back in all these sections, you are adding all the sections together with a hairband. So when my hair was a lot shorter, I would have multiple hairbands in place, but now that my hair is a bit longer, I'm able to take out the hairband that I've used to hold like the previous sections and then like pack it up again. Before, I had different hairbands for each different section, just so that the hair would actually stay in place. Another thing is, if your hair is shorter, it's probably better for you to use a lot smaller sections. Even as my hair is now, I should have used smaller sections, but like I said, I was in a rush, so I just used sections that I could deal with. As I got to the front, I did try to make my sections a bit smaller just so I could make sure that the front was properly slicked. After I'd got edge control all over my head, I took out the hairband and I used the brush to run through my entire head, just to make sure that everything is well, like, you know, slicked back. Yeah. So after my hair is slicked back quite roughly, it's very rough for me actually, you then go onto your edges and you just style them in any way that you want. You can decide to have no edges, you can decide to do designs with your edges, you could do whatever you want at this stage. Just style your edges to your heart's content. Now, once everything is slicked back as you like it, your edges are done, you then go in with wrapping paper, and I think I used about 2 or 3, and I tied them on as tight as I could, just to set my hair. As I had other things to do, I was literally doing my hair, then about to go out. I then went over the wrapping paper with a headscarf and I've just tied this headscarf, and like I just freestyled the way I tied the headscarf. But I have been wearing headscarves a lot more often, so if you would like a video on how I tie my headscarves, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up or comment down below, and I will try and do that for you. As you could see, I was very happy to finally be done with the arm workout, that is trying to slick your 4C hair back. Honestly, it's so tiring. That's why I was very lazy with it and didn't get as good an outcome as I could have. But yeah, now I'm back. I'm taking off my headscarf, taking off the wrapping paper, and we're gonna see the hair that's underneath. Right, so for the ponytail, I take some expression. It doesn't have to be expression, just any hair extensions, and I weave it onto my little ponytail of my natural hair. The weaving does not have to be neat because it's going to be covered with the hair of your ponytail anyways, but it's literally just to give you some length so that your ponytail has something to attach to, because I'm using tracks instead of like a DIY rubber band ponytail. So as I said, the little braided ponytail that you do on your natural hair doesn't have to be neat, it doesn't have to be extremely long. As you can see, mine is quite mid-length, because once you add the track to the bottom of that anyways, it's already going to be very long. But yeah, you can just carry on that braided ponytail for as long as you want. It's up to you how long you want to make your ponytail be. So for my ponytail, I'm using just any old curly hair from the hair shop. Gold Noble, I think the brand is. I'm not sure what the actual name of the brand is. It was something like the Freedom Wave or something like that, 14 inches. I don't really know. It was actually really nice hair, like it felt nice and it looked nice. I really liked the curl pattern, but yeah. Okay, so in all honesty, this is my first time trying this tracks method with the bobby pin instead of the DIY ponytail. As you can see, it was a bit of a fail to begin with, but eventually I got there. So what you do is you attach the ponytail or the track to your braided ponytail, and you use bobby pins to secure it as you're working your way up. So you'll put a little bit on, you'll put a bobby pin, then you'll wind it around like another two cycles, then add another bobby pin, then you'll wind it around again, add another bobby pin until you eventually get to the top. So the method itself is not very easy. It's actually quite tricky, especially if it's your first time. It may be a bit easier to use bonding glue, but that is a sort of a different method entirely. So right now we're going to focus on this one. To be honest, with curly hair, there is a lot of room for error because the curly hair will just hide it. So I was very lucky in that aspect. But if you just keep on trying, you'll eventually get the wrapping to be as neat as you can. So when you get to the top, once you've got all the hair on and you've secured it, you take a little bit of hair from the track and you just wind it around the ponytail to conceal the headband and, well, the hairband, sorry, and the where you've like fixed the track on. So yes, the ponytail hair was really nice. I really did like the curl pattern, but I hadn't done my ponytail high enough, so I wasn't really a big fan, so I decided to make it into a bun. So that's why it's now a bun. But yeah, once I'm done with attaching the ponytail, I take off the wrapping paper and basically we're done. I just laid. I just on fleek. I'm not gonna lie. I've done it, the first time I did it much nicer than this. It's not as sleek as it could be, but for 4C hair, like, this is pretty good if you ask me. This is kind of sleek, like it's an updo, it's a ponytail. We can make do with it. So there we have it, guys. My 4C hair has now been slicked back into this ponytail bun. I really hope it was clear enough and it somewhat helped you. If it has and you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time on my channel, then make sure to hit the subscribe button, and bye guys.